What's up, everybody? This is Brian the Bromad. Welcome to another episode of Bromadic Life Adventures. Today is Camping Meal Monday. Welcome to Bromadic Life Adventures. Let's go. All right, so before we get started with today's Camping Meal Monday meal, if you have not already done so, I would love for you to be a subscriber to this channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button. That will help this channel tremendously. And don't forget to share this channel with your friends. Okay, let's go. For today's meal on Camping Meal Monday, I will be preparing a cast iron skillet pizza on the grill. Man, I've never done this before, but I've been doing my research and I think I am ready to try this cast iron skillet pizza on the grill. So anytime that you are doing camping meals, it's always fun to cook your meals at the campsite, wherever you'll be camping. But there are some things that you probably need to do at the house. One of those things for this particular meal is preparing my dough. I didn't want to come to the campsite and have to fool with the dough and get my hands all doughy and all that kind of stuff. So I want you to take a look at how I prepared the dough for this cast iron skillet pizza. Check this out. Here are the seasonings that I'll be using for the pizza dough. 2 cups of bread flour, 2 teaspoons of yeast, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Two-thirds cups of warm water. And stir. Add a little bit of olive oil and stir again. Now, knead the dough by hand until the dough begins to feel sticky. Add a little olive oil to the bowl. Place the dough inside the bowl. Add a little olive oil to the dough. Cover and let the dough sit for a minimum of 2 hours. So I prepared my dough last night because I knew I was going to go ahead and prepare this meal on today. Now I'm about to fire up the grill, and once the grill is ready, I'm going to demonstrate how we lay the dough in the cast iron skillet, how we cook it, how we put the toppings on it, and how we prepare what I truly believe is going to be an awesomely scrumptious camping meal. All right, so while we're waiting on the fire to get right in my grill so I can start cooking this cast iron skillet pizza, I want to take this time to thank you for helping Bromadic Life Adventures reach a very big milestone. Bromadic Life Adventures just surpassed 4,000 subscribers. Yes, I love it. It seemed like it was not so long ago that we were celebrating 1,000 subscribers. And in a couple months, you've helped me to surpass 4,000 subscribers. There's no way we would have reached that mark without your support. I've really been enjoying the comments that I've been engaging with you in. I love the input that you're giving, the compliments, the positivity, even people telling me some things I maybe should change or consider changing. I appreciate those comments as well. That means you care about the growth of my channel, and so I really thank you for that. But we have a very big surprise coming up real soon. Maybe in the next episode I'll announce it, or maybe in the episode after that. It won't be too long, but we are going to celebrate this milestone together. That's the hint I'm going to give you. We're going to celebrate this milestone together of you helping Bromadic Life Adventures surpass 4,000 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, it looks like the coals are almost ready. Let me go check it one more time, and we might be ready to go ahead and get this pizza cooking started. Let me check this out. I think it's about ready. All right, so the way that I come up with my meals for Camping Meal Monday is I either fool around and just through trial and error come up with different recipes or different things I put together that end up tasting good. I may do research online, Google different recipes, and take a little bit from here and there. And even some of you have sent me some recipes that I could try. When I was researching for this cast iron skillet pizza, one of the things that I found out that I did not know about is that when you get ready to put your cast iron skillet on the grill, one of the things that you may want to consider doing is actually seasoning the olive oil. We're going to put olive oil down on the grill, and we're going to actually season the olive oil. And that's a little bit different than seasoning the cast iron skillet. Anyone who has a cast iron skillet knows when you first get it, if it's not already pre-seasoned, you need to go ahead and season the grill so it can stay seasoned and have a longer life of usage that you can cook on it for a long time. But this is different. This is actually seasoning the olive oil that we're going to put on the bottom of the pan. And let me show you how we're going to do this. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to pour in a little olive oil, just enough we can coat the bottom of the pan. And I'm actually going to, before I spread it on the bottom of the pan, I'm going to add a little Italian seasoning into it. As well as some garlic and pepper. And then also some crushed red pepper flakes. And I'm just going to take my fingers, kind of season that, spread it along the bottom of the pan. Get that good and coated on the bottom. I'm gonna add just a little more. So I can bring it about half an inch up on the side of the pan. Now that my pan is ready to be put on the fire. I'm gonna go ahead and get my dough that I prepared last night. Yeah, it's good and ready. I'm gonna press it in the middle. And instead of rolling it out, I'm just gonna start from the middle and press it out toward the sides. Try to keep it as evenly as I can on the bottom. I believe this is a 10-inch cast iron skillet. And that looks pretty good. Again, I try to make it come up an inch to an inch and a half on the side. Now, it's ready for me to place on top of the grill. So I'm gonna go ahead and place the skillet on top of the grill. Now here's the trick. The trick is this grill is pretty hot and it's gonna be hot enough to cook the dough, but I'm gonna have to monitor it. So I'm gonna have to check probably every 5 minutes to try to gauge how brown the crust is at the bottom. Because remember, I still have to come back and have to add the toppings on it. So I don't want to cook it all the way at the bottom. I want to cook it until it starts getting brown. And then I'm going to put it off. I'm going to add my toppings. And then when I put it back on there, it'll continue cooking. And then the toppings will cook a lot faster than the dough is. So we'll come back and check it out in a few minutes. All right. So my timer went off for 5 minutes. Let's check it, see how it's looking so far. So I see the top is it is browning a little bit, but I don't think it's quite ready to put the toppings on yet. I'm gonna give it about another 3 minutes. All right, so now it's been another 3 minutes for a total of 8 minutes. Let's check and see how our crust is doing. And now it's actually starting to burn a little bit. So I'm gonna take it off of the grill and we're gonna add our toppings and then we'll put it back on the grill. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start by adding our pizza sauce. Of course, we can make homemade sauce if you wanna get real fancy like that, but I just got some regular pizza sauce from Walmart. Go ahead and add a little bit of it. Spread it on the bottom of our pan. Make sure it has a good coat. So it's not dry, but I also don't want it runny either. So that looks like a pretty good, that looks like a pretty good coat. Make sure it's even. Get out the way, fly. Now I am going to add my mozzarella cheese. This mozzarella cheese is about to be hitting, baby. Uh-oh, not the paper. Make a triangle out of this one. And I'll get one more slice and break it in half, and we should be good to go. All right, now I'm gonna add my pepperonis, and I'm gonna put a very generous amount of pepperonis on here. Looks good. All right, now I know you may not be able to see it, but my cheese is already starting to melt from the heat coming from the pan when it was on the grill. Now I'm going to add some Italian sausage. Now my Italian sausage is something else that I cooked. I pre-cooked. I cooked that last night. So I'm gonna spread the Italian sausage over this pizza evenly. Ooh, I think that's gonna be good. That looks like a good amount of Italian sausage. All right, now it's time to add the mushrooms. Yes, I am hooking this pizza up, baby. The only thing I forgot I like my red and green peppers and onions, but that's okay. This is still gonna be a good pizza. All right, now, for everybody's favorite topping. I don't care what now one of y'all say, pineapples go on pizza. In the comments, let me know if you agree with me that pineapples go on pizza. Yes, if you have not tried pineapples on pizza, you do not, I repeat, you do not know what you are missing. I have one more thing I want to add. I'm going to add a little basil. That basil is going to bring that pizza flavor out. It's going to make it pop. Then I'm going to spread a little Italian seasoning on it. I also forgot my Parmesan, but that's okay. This mozzarella is going to do its job. Let's check out how it looks before I put it on the grill. Oh man, this is about to be on and pizzapping. Now this time, in order to get my toppings cooked, I'm gonna add the top. And we're gonna check on that in about 5 minutes. All right, so it's been about 5 minutes. I'm estimating it'll take about 10 or 12, but I want to go ahead and check it. Looks like the cheese is starting to melt. The toppings are starting to get a little warm. Double check this. The crust is a little burnt, but that's okay. The crust is getting cooked. Yeah, I think we probably another 5 to 8 minutes, and we'll be good. All right, another 5 minutes has passed. Let's see what it's looking like now. Oh wow! See now, I don't know how my ingredients move, but now I can hear it cooking. I can hear it searing. Let me check the bottom. It's gonna be a little burnt, but that's okay. I guess when I moved the pan, I shook up the ingredients a little bit. And you know I cannot let anything happen to those pineapples, so I gotta put everything back. And I probably should have put my basil on there when I got through, but that's okay. You know what? I think in another 5 minutes, we gonna be good to go. All right, so while the pizza's cooking, the last 5 minutes or so, I did want to mention to you that I'm an educator, and I'll have about 3 or 4 weeks in the summertime where I will be traveling. Now, I'm looking to hit some camping spots, perhaps in the, I want to kind of go to the east, southeast, maybe South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. I want to get up to Tennessee to the Pigeon Forge area. If you all have any campgrounds or camping spots up in that area that you all want to let me know about, please let me know, because I want to go ahead and start trying to make those arrangements now. Also, if you would like to join me, we can do some camping together. Let me know. So as I'm sitting here waiting on this pizza, I see a family that's over there swimming. Now, first of all, I'm not a swimmer. I'll go get in the pool, but I'll, keep it 4 or 5 feet at the most. But one thing that I cannot do is I don't have the courage to swim in a body of water where I know there are animals. I know there's no gators here, but I do know there's snakes. And I don't fool with snakes. And I don't know, it's just something about the water. I guess this is called skinny dipping. I don't know. Or is skinny dipping, does that mean you don't have no clothes on? I don't know. Anyway, I can't do it. But they're over there having a lot of fun in this water. By the way, I'm at Cedar Hill State Park. This is a location where I did do the last Camping Meal Monday. So let me know if you are one of the ones who does not mind swimming in lakes and ponds and stuff like that, where they are inhabited by animals. All right, so my alarm just went out. And let's see what we are looking like. Ooh, look at that. As you can see, sauce is boiling. I can smell it. Let me check on this crust. I'm gonna go ahead and put it off, but I'm gonna check on the crust. Now the crust is kind of burnt, but it's not so burnt so you can't enjoy the meal. See, now I see when I tilt it up, that's what's moving my ingredients. So I can't tilt it up like that, the Bromadic. Anyway, I'm gonna check this piece out. I'm gonna sit it, take it off, and let it sit for a minute, and we're gonna bite into it. All right, now we are gonna taste this bad boy. Ooh, you hear the crunch of that crust? Sounds crunchy, I like that. Still a little bit hot. Ooh, that bad boy is cooking. All right, now here we go with the taste test. All right, here we go. Get the first piece out of here. Look at that. Crust is a little burnt. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It's a little burnt. But we're gonna taste it. The taste is really good. So if I can do the same thing, maybe put a little less sauce on it next time and figure out how to get my heat down just a little bit so it won't burn the crust. And I probably should have put my toppings on a little bit earlier than I did. So I think we can perfect this. I'll probably try this again sometime later on in the year. Pretty good overall. Gotta cook the crust not so much. Put a little bit less sauce. And I forgot to bring my peppers, onions, and my Parmesan. But overall, I think this is a great camping meal. These flies. Woo. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Bromadic Life Adventures. If you have an idea for a great camping meal that you would like, please let me know. Also, by the way, the pineapples on this pizza set it off. Don't judge me. I don't want to hear it in the comments. Anyway, until next time, peace. Thank you for watching this episode of Bromadic Life Adventures. If you thought this episode was cool, click on the like button and share this channel with your friends. If you have not already done so, I invite you to click on the subscribe button so you can subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you may be notified anytime a new episode is released. If you have any positive comments, please leave them in the comments section. All these things will help me grow my channel and make it better. This is Brian the Bromad. God bless and peace.